let's get into how I did this haircut. This was inspired by the trendy kitty cut, which is essentially a square layer haircut with a little curtain fringe. There's many variations of it. However, I'm not going to cut all of this square. I start by establishing the length and the face framing, a little bit of weight removal in that fringe area so that there's some soft movement. Now taking a small section along the part line to establish my guide for the haircut, and I'm using the face framing as a reference point for this guide. I'm building the shape of this haircut from the top down, so this might look a little different than what you're used to. So from the part line to just above the parietal ridge, everything gets elevated straight up and cut mesh or square or flat, whatever you want to call it. In the parietal ridge area, I'm elevating it right off the round of the head and chipping away at that corner to soften everything. And the sides get pulled straight out and cut again, square, mesh, flat, whatever your lingo is, that's the line that you're going to cut. Everything in front of the ear is going to be a vertical section, and when I'm behind the ear, I'm taking a radial section. I also want to point out that I'm not cutting a lot of hair. The mannequin has pretty fine density once you get towards the ends of the hair. However, even with the little amount or the wispies that I'm cutting off, it still makes a difference in the shape of the hair once it's all styled and finished. For the style, I'm using a 1¼ inch curling iron and alternating between curls and this undulated wave look. If there's a universal name for this technique, let me know. To amplify the texture, I use Do Over and Session Spray Flex by Kevin Murphy. I have just been on a hairspray kick lately. I don't know what it is, but I'm digging it. And there's a final look. I feel like I say this with every single haircut, but I've really been into this shape a lot lately, especially if you're growing out a shag.